Welcome to Week 4, Season 4 of the Selly Nation League. This is this week's main event. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Scalco, captain of the Red Rangers, and with me, we've got fellow Heartbreak Kid and member of the Reapers, Ish.
Yes, it's going to be a great game. We got the Bandits and the Magicians.
Yes.
Headlining today.
Bandits presented by TNT Elite Hoops against the Magicians, brought to you by Downtown Diner. Ish, what are your thoughts on the game, my friend?
I think it's going to be a good game. We got Braylon, former MVP.
Yep.
I actually think whoever wins this game, whoever gets more help from their guys, if Dame gets more help or Braylon gets more help, I think that team comes out on top.
Yeah. So we got Mike, we've got Sauce, and we've got Sway. Nice enough to come here on his bye week as our refs. This is a big game because, nice take from E for 2 there. Also for
Eric can do that.
Yeah, he can. He likes attacking from that little baseline right there.
If he doesn't settle for threes, he's really good getting downhill.
The loser of this game basically locks themselves into the 7 seed. Because especially for the Bandits, they'd have really no tiebreakers.
I think they'll be 0-4, right?
They'd be 0-4. The Magicians would be looking to go 0-3.
I like definitely more pressure on the Bandits to get a win now.
You know, I thought they had a better game against us last week, though.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus, quick shot. Nick Choi, new addition. This is going to be the Magicians' first week with their actual lineup. They've had a different team basically every week. They didn't play week 1.
If they could use Nick Choi as an actual big, I think they'll have a lot of success.
Yes. What do you think about Gator not starting?
I'm not really familiar with the number
1v1
11.
guy?
I'm not sure.
Well, I think it's in his name. He likes to go 1v1. I think he played pretty well. Let's play a foul on that. Nice take. Nick Choi, the Euro. He's from Asia, but that was a nice Euro. A little 4-0 run here. Actually, I don't know where he's from. But.
Gator not starting, he's not being selfish.
I think it's a big move from the Gator.
That's a good thing for him,
That's a foul. Nice. And 1 for Pat. That's a foul, I think, on Braylon.
Yeah, I think Gator maybe can even play better coming off the bench. The second lineup.
Yeah,
they'll foul on CJ.
Well, I think their ball movement's probably better without Gator. Yeah, he's kind of clogs.
Pat misses.
Yeah, you got to grab that board, though. Oh, that's probably a foul in the release.
See, that's the X factor right there. But if he's hitting shot and engaged in the game, it's going to be hard to beat him.
Braylon loves working on the left side. He loves coming out of a move on a shot. There you go. Dean's going to look to be more aggressive this week, too. CJ, great job running him off the line. That's not really Dean's game. I'd like to see somebody set a screen for him. Out of bounds.
Man, the ball. And I think Braylon might be the only player in the league that takes mid-range shots.
I think Brandon Steed was doing it a lot in your guys' game, actually. CJ loves that. Good idea, Montel. So the Magicians have a lot of wing defenders. Like, they should be a pretty good perimeter defense team. The advantage the Bandits have is they have guys that can hit more consistent perimeter jump shots, which is important. But they're playing good defense right now. Good communication. You got Choi out here. I'd like to attack. They have no size inside.
That's just a mismatch.
You got to swing that to Marcus. He's wide open. That's okay, though. They're taking their time.
Marcus with a drive.
Nice pass. Nice block from the weak side there. 1v1 guy. CJ forced a little bit. It's only the second time he's ever played with him. Great hands. Good look from Dini. One more. Hey, good shot, though.
They're getting a lot of good shots.
Yeah. This is the Magicians, like, in theory, are a pretty talented team. You would think they're probably better than 0-2. Missed from 1v1. Marcus.
They're 0-3, I think.
No, they're 0-2. They had the first bye. The Bandits are 0-3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the Magicians have a really good spot.
They do. We play them next week.
And they have a lot of length, too.
That's a good block. No call.
The Magicians have a lot of length. If you look at them, they're pretty long and lanky. You got CJ, Braylon, Choi. Eric is a good defender as well.
Nice take from Nick there. 4 quick ones from Choi. Nice move. 8-2 early lead. Yeah. Maybe last week the Bandits just shot out of their minds against us and they're back to being the team they were the first.
I haven't seen Dame. Well, Dame just got the ball, but I haven't seen him with the ball. It's been 4 minutes.
Their spacing is awful right now. Great offensive rebound, Marcus for 2. They spread us out a lot more last week, and they have failed to do that in this game so far. They have not gotten any space.
The team I think is with Choi. I don't think he should be catching the ball there.
I agree.
If he catches it on the block, he's the biggest one there.
Yeah.
And I've seen him play. He has really good post-up moves, like an actual big man. So He needs to take advantage of that.
You know, Eric actually isn't a bad. I mean, we played with him last year. He's not a bad post-up player.
No, he's not.
I'd rather Nick Choi catch that because he's the biggest guy on the floor, girth-wise. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's all day. Nice take game for 2.
You know, if he gets going, it's a problem.
Well, not to be confused with Mike Mitchell, the problem child. The Hood superstar. Man of many nicknames. I do love Ghost just telling us literally everything that's happening on there. He's just narrating it. It's like Christopher Robin. Marcus for 2. Oh, Montel. That man is athlete, as Matt Hooer would say. Dini to Montel. Somebody's got it, yeah. So good swing, weak side. Pat's there. Pat wants that shot. Yep, that's all day, Pat. Big hit. That's a nice triple for Pat.
Now they're up 1.
By the way, we got to look out for a lot of stuff. We've got our Swish of the Day, presented by Swish Streams. We're going to give that to Pat here, but we've got the Soul Play of the Day by Jeff Eddowes, who's actually my realtor. Shout out to Jeff. Blow Up of the Day, Campus Legend, Pesty Player, Dish of the Day, and Sweet Finish. So we got a lot of shout outs we got to fit into this game. And we don't want to fill a Commissioner Ash and call him out in the first 3 minutes. Who's the foul on there?
I believe
Dean. It's a foul on Dean. Thank you, Ash.
CJ at the line.
So Dean's first, CJ for 2. Oh, and the chair.
CJ misses the first.
Yeah, you'd like to see CJ hit a perimeter jump shot here. For
You know with CJ, the thing is, once he gets going, he gets going.
Yes.
But he's a rhythm player.
When he attacks downhill also, he doesn't
when
really...
he settles for shots,
Yes.
It's not his game.
Yes, there you go. So he hits
Makes
the
the
back.
second.
So back end of the 1 and 1, I'm sorry, the 2. We got a tie game. I think this game comes down to the wire, to be honest with you. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. I think just from an effort standpoint, they will miss Noah. Because Noah's just so good at rebounds. Finally!
A lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Dean needs to get going.
He was shooting better at Lakeside yesterday.
That's what he was saying. He said he was playing a lot better yesterday.
He was really bad
That's a
Monday.
really
Nice
good
take.
take by 1v God.
1v1 God. He's into one-on-one offense, and he's not into monotheism, apparently. So, Dame.
That's a good take.
Nice effort from Dame.
Good
Nice.
pass. What a pass by Marcus.
Nice take, Montel.
Montel finishes it.
Sweet finish of the day. Actually, dish of the day. That's a dish of the day. Presented by their sponsor, the Downtown Diamond. Nice pass from the 1v1. Nick Choi can hit that shot. Dini, great effort. So 1v1 comes out of the scrum there. Nick Choi.
Big rebound by Choi.
Yeah.
Rebound. That's an N1 by Choi.
Yeah, that's a right call. There's no continuation. Okay, we got an early one on the floor. Pat Hurdle, Nick Choi there. We got our first subs. We've got a crowd favorite, Fadi the Body, and
Big Bird coming in the game.
someone who might be on drugs, the Big Bird. He's something else, man.
Full of energy.
Full of something, man. We got Darnell, and he's been giving them good minutes. And Sexy Gator, we got a Gator alert, everybody.
Gator is back in.
Braylon for 3, smooth stroke, no good, Dame rebound. Ash, what would you say is your favorite Gator TikTok?
That's a hard one.
It really is. He's got a lot of good ones.
Yeah. That's
Out
tough.
of the bird. Magician's ball.
That's tough. Gator might have more better TikToks and highlights on the game.
Nice take. Man. That's tough, man. If he's catching it there, it's
really
over,
good.
man. He's got a nice combination of
He's a
size
really
and
good
skill.
player, yeah.
He just
Athletic
moves
too.
in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, Montel is really athletic. I don't know about from like a strength perspective if he's going to be able to handle that physicality, but
Yeah, he's extremely athletic. He had those 2 blocks in the scrimmages a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he jumped off of that one to get Mike.
Yeah.
I think John Sanchez is good too.
And he doesn't really take back shots.
No.
He doesn't want to score. He just wants to get people involved.
Yeah.
And he
I
plays
like
hard.
their bench.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of guys that can play. I like Darnell. That was a good look to 1v1. Fadi is a good defender. He tries.
Yeah.
You know?
He gives you effort.
TP's been very good for them too. I want to make sure I shout out. TP's really good.
Gator for the 3 misses.
We are on Gator watch. The first time Gator hits a shot, we're calling a timeout to celebrate. Bird, another rebound, man. Spreading those wings. Marcus does a great job at making everyone play at his pace. Not many guys.
I don't like that setup right there with 4 people just next to him, right next to each other.
That's a bad shot.
The spacing is horrible with the Bandits.
I could not agree more. Darnell, great look. 1v1 for 3, big shot.
The spacing is bad when they take Dean and pad out the Dean, because then those are your 2 main shooters.
I agree.
So other than that, you don't really have a primary shooter on the floor. A Dame could hit shots, of course. But other than that, everyone's just spacing is horrible.
Yeah, so they've complained a lot about Noah's rotations, and so far the rotations haven't made much more sense either. That's a tough miss. That's 2 for Montel.
Yeah, that might be the sole play of the day for Marcus.
Yeah, you're right. Presented by Jeff Eddowes of Century 21. Shout out to Jeff, he sold me my condo. Great realtor. 1v1 to the Gator. Oh, Gator can't get a call. That's really one of their calls more so than Sway. They got to see that, one of the trail refs, but Marcus here, one-on-one with the Gator. Okay, that's a mismatch all fucking day. Nice take. He was chilling downtown. Brown Bandits timeout off the make. And that's a great time for our first timeout read here. The Brown Bandits are brought to you by TNT Elite Hoops. TNT Elite Hoops is a local-owned basketball training facility that focuses on building stronger, faster, smarter, and highly skilled basketball players from the inside out. With over a decade of training experience, they know how to develop players to become the best version of themselves on and off the court. Visit TNTEliteHoops.com to learn more.
They weren't supposed to be able to call it. They didn't have possession. Marcus called the timeout.
Well, it's either way, we got a good timeout read in, so there we go. So no timeout, I guess. Play resumes here. So no timeout. Both teams still have 4 remaining. That's a mismatch.
That's a really good take by Perez.
Yeah, that is. Kyle King does have length, though. 1v1, another one. Good game for the 1.
Good shot.
1v1 God's been really good for them. That's a nice pickup in the 4th round. You're right. I think if Brown loses this game, I don't know what their path is to winning a game at this point. The Magicians' issue is that they only have Braylon for our game, and then he doesn't play the last 2 regular season games, so I don't know where they're finishing. Nice move.
You guys play them next week?
We play the Magicians.
Oh, then he's not playing against the rest of the team?
Yeah, because we had to move the schedule around. Yeah.
That's tough.
They still play you guys, and they play you and La Familia. Nice take.
What a take by both. Yeah, that's tough for him. He's the primary scorer. But 1v1 God's been looking good.
Yeah, and he didn't play against the Dogs. You're right. He might end up being their second option on offense.
I guess Gator probably slides into that role.
Yeah, I don't know if I want Gator taking like.
I don't see any other option really.
I think CJ should be more involved in the offense. I think
true. Yeah, CJ should definitely get some more looks.
First one off here for
it's gonna
Braylon.
be tough for them to win without Braylon.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that 6-7 because then you're gonna have to win 4 games to win a championship.
Yeah.
Second one good here.
Yeah, this is a big game for
It is. It really is. It is.
It's close too.
It's going to solidify whoever comes in last.
The spacing is low, but he has to settle for that. There's no other play.
You're setting 3 screens and no one's moving
in the same spot.
Darnell, he can hit that shot. I told you. Darnell, it's a big hit for Darnell, man. Great play. They look way more cohesive this week. It's a foul on 1v1. I think that's his first. Fouls here on the floor. We got John Santos in for Marcus. Big Bird's out. Dean back in. So the issue that this team has is, or this lineup is, that you're really going to have to depend on Fadi to run the offense. Good defense from Darnell. I love that.
So you got to set. Oh, look at Gator.
Cherry picking Gator.
Look at Gator.
Sexy Gator, 2-0. All right. It's our Gator play of the day, brought to you by the Downtown Diner. Have you seen the Downtown Diner's commercials? It features a heavy dose of Gator. Their mimosa specials are excellent. If you're lucky, you might see the commissioner there right now. That is his natural. It's like an arboretum. Ball stays, ground ball. It was a kickball.
They need to set more screens for Dean and Pat together.
100% agree. Off-ball movement's been terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just hanging in the air. I I know you used one. I think Brown might want a timeout. You're getting into a bit of a danger zone here.
See right here? Someone needs to set a screen for Dean to get back out and get the ball, get a wide open shot.
They did it against us last week. I don't know where this offense that they had that 1 week where it happened, what happened to it, but it is. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, that's much better movement. At least more than one guy touched it. I don't love that shot, but at least they made 2 passes. Now they're just reaching here.
Gators with the ball.
Good settle. Gator's been really good so far, not forcing. John Santos, pesky player right here. Oh, it's an over and back. That's a good call. Yeah, it's a good call. Yep. Magicians call their first timeout. I think we had a timeout, Magicians gang. Okay, first timeout. I don't know if
they need to slow things down and get the shooters involved more.
Right, man, so far the Magicians are controlling the game. Magicians up 12 right now. It was back and forth early on. Now Magicians are starting to take a lead on them right now. I think Dame needs to get more aggressive if the Bandits want to win this game. But so far, Braylon, he's been on one. Braylon has been playing very well. 1v1 guy, he's starting to get some shots going. I think it's been a good game so far. We'll see who's going to pull it out. But I think Dame is going to come alive this second half. We'll see. If the Bandits want to come back, I feel they need to space the floor better. I feel like they're too cluttered on offense. They need to get more offensive rebounds, and Dame needs to get aggressive. Dame needs to get aggressive. We'll see.
I don't like the lineup for the Bandits right now. We have Marcus on the bench with Fadi on the bench. With
I guess you make
Dame. But he's really a scorer.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah, you're making his job harder.
Yeah.
Fadi just played and you took him out again. I don't know what is going on.
You're making it harder on Dame to create a shot. Bro.
He's just dribbling into 2 guys too. I mean, there's just.
I've seen that 1 or 2 many times before.
This might end up being a blowout if Brown can't figure something out here.
That's a move. That's a good move.
That's a travel. Good call. Yeah. Sauce, good call. He's shuffling his feet.
I don't know why he did the second pivot when he could have just went up on the first one.
Yeah, he had Pat in the air. Just try to get a foul on him too. Yeah, I agree. Oh, wow. Okay, the gamble worked out. 1v1. Can he dunk? Oh, Soul Play of the Day. Brought to you by Jeff Eddowes. A lot of Jeff shout-outs. Another Soul Play of the Day. We're selling them all, everybody. It's a clearance sale. Braylon for 2, settling them down.
Once he gets inside and gets you beat off that first set in the air,
I don't know what happened where they were finding Pat in rhythm. They're just not. Great pass by Pat. Nice finish by the 1v1 and 1. Great offense. Finally, a little high-low. Good job. Was that foul on Darnell, I'm assuming?
Foul on 11, I think.
Was it 1v1?
1v1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's his second foul. I mean, realistically, you don't want him to get a 3rd foul by the end of the half.
The Bandits are moving the ball just without a purpose.
Well, they're moving, but there's no one actually moving. So the pass isn't going anywhere.
They're not doing anything with
Dang, that's a foul. That's a reach. Yeah, that's an easy call. They're getting a little desperate here on defense.
They're down 11. It's not too bad. Still 4 minutes left in this half.
I don't know if I'd say the Brown team is a very, they're not a high turnover inducing team. They don't really generate a lot on their own. And I think they look a little desperate. That's a tough shot. That's a swish of the day brought to you by Swish Dreams, baby. He's hot right now. Brown is not out of this game. There's some, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't have that.
When they're driving into each other, it's ridiculously horrible.
Dean is just kind of floating, you know? Where is Dean going?
No one's giving him. That's a wide open pass.
I know. Good finish from Montel.
That's the thing with Dean. He doesn't know what he's doing right now because no one's setting any screens for him or anything. You have to know your teammates. You got to know your teammates. Good D by Dean. That's a foul.
Yeah.
You got to get that. Yeah. That's a foul on CJ. Good D by Dean.
We were just talking about they don't generate turnovers. There's 2 right there. Great play for Brown. See, now that I don't like because you negated your advantage by taking that shot. Nice attack from Choi. So I got Dean weak side. No, I want to get Dean a look in rhythm here. I got to get my shooters somewhat involved right now. Dean's basically taking 2 threes. Great job, pesty player. There you go, John. I like his game. Darnell. Nah, hit the rim. It touched the rim. How do you feel about Dean going to Guardians of the Galaxy without me? We've been talking about going for months, and he went without me.
Oh, that's selfish.
That's why he's not hitting shots. I know.
I hope he got Congo.
He got September, which makes it even madder. It's my second favorite song. I know, that son of a bitch. That I know. I got Disco Inferno the first time.
I had Tears for Fears twice and Disco Inferno once.
Disco Inferno's a top tier
Tears
song.
for Fears is the best.
Give me September.
Travel!
Gator.
Gator loves that little jelly roll. A little travel on 1v1. That's another turnover. And we've got subs. Finally, Marcus back in the game. Dean, you're not moving with purpose. You got to find a way to move to come to the ball. You're just floating.
On screen.
Yeah. Have Kyle King set you a screen like at Lakeside. You got Deanie wide open. Wide open all day, Dean. Pull that. Nah, I don't like that shot. I don't like that shot.
You have to settle for that.
I don't like that shot. Marcus didn't see him in time, but I overset it. Good idea by Braylon, but it was too high. I think the Magicians, from an energy standpoint, look way more together. They
The Bandits look like they're slowly getting out of the game.
Yeah, they do. And the Magicians look like they like each other, so that's a start.
No, I don't know who the leader is for the Bandits. I don't see someone that could just get them together and be like, this is what we need to do, you know?
I think
Maybe
that
Marcus.
I thought I was going to say you would think it'd be Marcus. Honestly, their energy leader is Big Bird. Whether you like it or not, he has kind of been their leader.
They're playing with horrible energy. What a block by Montel.
That's a block of the day. We don't have that, but that is that's a block of the day brought to you by H&R Block.
See, that's an insane mismatch with
Nice read.
John Santos on Perez.
Nice read by CJ though. Yeah.
I mean, the size, just the whole skill advantage.
I don't even know if I would say this has been an overly physical game. Great play, a little slip there, nice play. Bird's got to be able to run with him. That's a nice play. And they're down 10. If you can get a stop and score, it's a single-digit game, you're not out of it. But like, if you're Brown, you really need a stop. And if you're the Magicians, take your time, man. Take your time. Oh, again! Call that a block, Joy. Great play right there. That was for you. Nice job. Montel, this is how we do it Billingsley, man.
We're the one with Big Bird just.
But you don't have to force.
Yeah.
You've got 20-plus seconds. Relax. You do have him in a blender here. He's good. Foot's good. This guy's surgical.
They need to send the help right now. There you go, Marcus. I knew he would come in.
Nice save. Blow the whistle as Eric fouls. Nice. And as many ice would say, that's the half. At halftime, we've got the Magicians, brought to you by the Downtown Diner of Celebration 34, and the Bandits, brought to you by TNT Elite Hoops 22. We will see you after the half.
Oh yeah, that was cheap. Zoe, I'll take another mimosa. You know, Lexi, if you're gonna do another one, I would just tell you to do the bottomless mimosa. Bottomless mimosas? Yeah, bottomless mimosas. For $16, you can have unlimited fun. We'll take 2.
Now that's a deal.
It's a 12-point game. Braylon is cooking, man. Braylon is on one. Like I said, in order for the Bandits, for them to come back and win this game, Dame has to pick it up. Montel has been doing a great job on defense. He's been setting the tone, and now he's also getting his mismatches in the paint as well. But like I said, in order for them to win this game, Dame has to step it up.
What about Magicians? What they got to do?
I think Choi needs to get the ball in the post more if they want to close this game out, because they're going to get their shots on the perimeter easily. If they get him the ball down low in the post, the doubles will come. It'll be a wide open shot all day for 1v1 guy, Braylon, and Gator as well. So if they want to close this game out, I think they lean on Choi a little bit more. But I wouldn't count the Bandits out. I wouldn't count the Bandits out. Dame hasn't been shooting well, but as you know, shoot or shoot, you know? Talk to me, Dame. Talk to me. What you feel like you need to be doing better out here to get your team in the roll, man?
I just gotta be the team leader.
Team leader.
Get everybody in control, even though I'm not having a good game right now. But
It's all right.
We're gonna flip it second half, though.
I believe in it too,
For sure.
man. I believe in it too. Like I told them, I think you need to take more shots. Like you said, it's starting off rough, but I think you'll get it going the next shot. Shoot or shoot.
Yes, sir.
I got faith in him. Braylon, you out here cooking, man.
Nah, not yet.
You out here cooking, man. Tell me, what you think you guys need to be doing? What do you guys think you need to do to close this game out?
Don't change nothing. As long as we keep zero, like, you know, as contained as we can, because we can't stop him. Can't nobody in the league stop him. Zero can really hoop.
Yeah.
But we keep him contained for now
Yep.
and let 2 do what he do.
Yep.
I'm living with that. I'll take whatever
I
comes.
believe so. Don't take your foot off the gas, man. Don't take your foot off the gas. I think you guys got a good chance of closing it out as well. Like you say, if you keep zero out the game, which is Dame, by the way, you keep him out the game, I think you guys will close it out. As I was telling, oh, he's a bucket.
He's tough as hell.
Yeah, he's a bucket. He's a bucket. Hey, nice talking to you, bro. Yes, sir. Get this W. Hey, we got a spicy one. Both sides talking, you know. I feel like Dame's going to have a good one, though, coming out. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. But as I said, yes, sir.
Hey, last time I remembered and checked, because I have eyes, because God gave me some. I didn't airball that.
No, it hit rim. It hit rim. It hit rim. I seen it. It hit rim. It hit rim. So, hey, Troy, we need you this half. I told him, in order for you guys to close this out, I think they feed you down low more. If they feed you down low more, you guys will win this game easily, man.
Yeah, we just having fun, man.
Having fun. That's
Having
how it's supposed
fun.
to be. That's how it's supposed to be. They ain't even getting started yet.
Chemistry gelling.
Yep.
Now watch the podcast.
Yes, sir. They talking a
They
lot.
want to see us win.
Hey, God did it.
Let's go golf.
Let's do it.
We're back with the second half of this Week 4 Selly Nation Season 4 matchup between the Magicians, brought to you by the Downtown Diner Celebration, and the Brown Bandits. Sorry, the Brown Bandits, brought to you by TNT Elite Hoops. Ish, what are your keys here? What do you think is going to happen in the second half?
If they play the same, it's going to be a blowout. It's simple as that. I mean, the Bandits they need to make a lot of adjustments. The offense is horrible. The spacing, I'm talking about it right now, you have 3 people right next to each other for absolutely no reason.
So I think if you're going to dribble handoff there, Dean has to come up and be the third guy to get
Yeah,
it.
he has to come off the screen.
Yeah, you're dribble handing off into nobody, you know? And then there's another guy hitting each other. Pat is just like not in. Pat's bringing in defender to Marcus.
I mean,
Yeah, that's he is there. That was a good play.
Eric is actually really good at drawing those.
You know, Pat, I think I've been really impressed with Pat this season because he's played organized basketball, and Pat actually knows where to go on the floor. He's definitely, I think Pat's more organized in this game than he is at Lakeside. Dean really needs to come up on that play. And Marcus also needs to look up a little bit more on that. All right, but Dean, where are we going here?
See,
Where are we
that's
going
exactly
here? So
what
we got
I'm
a
saying.
DHO, and then nothing, rescreen, nothing here. Nice, great
That's a
offense.
good
That's
play
it.
right there.
Hey, that's a great
That's a
shot,
good shot.
though.
You live
That's
with
what
that.
yeah, exactly. That's what you want.
Yeah, Braylon.
Braylon knows.
What a pass.
Great play. That's a bad foul.
That's a really good play
That's
by
a bad
Braylon.
foul. Nice play. Nick Choi's been giving them really good minutes today. Great job.
He got traded from where was he? La Familia, right?
Yes, it was that 3-teamer, yeah. So we had, you're right. So you guys got Brandon Steed. It was your first game with him. Nick Choi, this is his second game with the Magicians. And then Kyle, last game was his second game with La Familia. Nice. Nice going to the back. Oh, Deanie! Sweet finish of the day brought to you by Ash's Bake Shop. Get Dean a cookie. I actually like that Dean at least went to the basket because he realized
He's not settling, yeah. I like that too.
their offense still
But
looks
I
horrible.
just think they can make his job a little easier by getting some screens, getting him wide open. What a move.
That is, Nick Choi is just a big boy. And this is the thing that the Brown team struggles with, is size and physicality, and they don't have
Pat, but Pat is not going to be able to stand in front of him.
No. Pat's doing as good of a job as he can, but this is a tough matchup
Troy's
for him.
a big boy. Good drive by Marcus.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Foul on Eric.
Marcus is going to win that matchup all day.
Marcus is smart.
Yeah, exactly. He'll get you in the air. He'll get you in front. I thought you were going to try to drive on that last one when you caught it just now.
Well, that's a good pass, though.
Yeah.
That was a good pass.
You guys are doing a good job moving the ball this week. Yeah, good offense. 2 for Marcus there. Braylon, I think Braylon's probably one of the only other people in this league that can actually settle an offense. I think if I'm Brown, I call a timeout. I think Brown is either going to have to front the post to try to deny the catch with Dame or force him out to the three-point line. It's not as dangerous. The problem is, I don't know if Big Bird is going to be able to tell them that here.
Yeah, Braylon could definitely set on. He's really disciplined.
He is really
high IQ. That's a horrible shot.
Yeah, that's a
terrible
foul.
shot.
Yeah, here we go. Be careful. And see, you got to get back.
Braylon, I think Braylon.
CJ's just struggling, man. Great hustle by Marcus. There's really nothing there, though. There we go.
D.
Finally, clean catch. Dini, 4-3.
He can do that.
Tiny D. They really needed that. Maybe it'll ignite their offense.
Lead is only back down to 10.
If I'm Brown, if I get a stop and a score, Magicians call a timeout and settle down here. You don't want to let the Bandits get into a run. See, no, I don't like that, though. I don't like that. I got to front that catch. Nice.
That's a good take by Montero.
Nice. I still think if I'm the Magicians, I might want a timeout. All right, big free throws here for the Brownie Roundies. First free throw good. So a 9-point game.
Yeah.
We got some subs.
They're not out of it. With 15 minutes left.
I don't know if I like this rotation right now. Braylon and CJ.
Yeah.
So you don't really have a primary
See, with
ball
this,
handler. I don't like this.
This is when the Bandits go on a run.
I agree. I think some of these runs are preventable. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
They don't. This is like primary ball handler by committee.
The whole offense is on the bench right now.
Yeah.
Braylon, Gator, and CJ.
That's a good pass though. And Eric, we know Eric can hit that shot. That is a soul play of the day, man. That's a soul play.
Dame's attack call.
Dame lost another soul play. Does he sell it? He got it. There we go. If I'm Brown, I'm licking my chops. This is a lineup we can exploit.
But they're playing too fast for absolutely no reason.
2 for D. Yes, I agree.
Back to 8.
Oh, we got an over and back. We haven't seen that since week 1. This is benefiting the Brownie Roundies.
Yeah, if they can get them riled up and out of the game, the Bandits are.
So we got a timeout, Magicians. Yeah, I've been calling this. I think that's a smart timeout.
So they didn't turn it over.
It was a turnover, but you can call a timeout off the dead ball. So this is a timeout by the Magicians.
All right, we got us a game. Bandits are making a run for it. Like I said, for the Magicians, they're feeding Choi in the paint more. I also seen a adjustment with the Bandits. They went out a 2-3 zone, which is helping them. It's definitely helping them. But in order for them to pull this off, they got to make their shots, man.
This lineup, if I'm the Bandits,
Yeah,
this is my time.
I don't like Eric.
This is the time to go on a
I'm
run.
sorry, I don't like CJ.
Like, this is their time to go on a run if they're going to do it with this lineup right here.
And if you're Brown, I think you still play a little slower and you relax. Nice extra pass. Good offense. See, and again, man, like if I'm Gator, I'm getting Braylon up right now. Or CJ. One of them.
Not by 5 now.
If you don't score in this possession, you're really in trouble if you're the Magicians. 3 seconds on Pat. 3 seconds on Pat. All right, we got 1 technical free throw.
See, these little mistakes that can cost you the game when it's this close in the game when you're trying to go on a run. What is the rule? Does both his feet have to be out?
Yeah, you have to be out. I think he had 1 foot in, is what they were saying. Nick Choi free throw good. And you're right. You don't want to give them any form of life by hitting free throw and getting some points on the board. You're right.
And you stop the momentum that's on your side.
Big Bird trying to rally his team here.
Nice fucking pass. That is a great pass. Darnell has done really good. Like, that's off. You can tell his body weight. Great fight from Pat, though. Oh, he loves that. He loves it again! Swish of the day! Brought to you by the Swish Dreams.
3-point game.
And there's Braylon right up again, as we said. Yeah. You can't survive these minutes, man. I don't know why they took both of them out.
Especially when
Great pass again from Darnell, man. Darnell's been giving him really good minutes. I like his game a lot. That's okay. Nice pass. Nice pass. Good finish from Eric. That was a big hit from Eric to calm him down a little bit. Oh, and he could do that. That's another switch of the day. And this is what I was saying. If you can get your shooters in here, they can't match their perimeter offense. And that is a problem and also this lineup for the Magicians. I think I'd just call a timeout. I would just call a timeout.
Absolutely.
You still should have two. They don't. That was a bad foul. That's a bad foul. And now you get Braylon back in.
Does not look good.
So I think the weakness to the big man being a focal part of your offense in our league is that you're requiring a guard to be able to facilitate the ball to them. Now that Braylon's back in, wow, that's a sole play of the day. Okay, I think Gator can play now. I don't think he's got to sit the whole half.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He hasn't played at all. I think he's only played a few minutes. What did it take? Like,
you got to tie him. I think you might want to call a timeout if you're the Magicians. Wow. The Bandits. The Bandits, man, here. Like on a 12-1 runner, I think.
Well, I don't get why they don't play like this to begin with.
Well, they're Bandits, you know. That's a great pass from the TP.
Braylon wide open right there.
Yeah, and you don't want to freeze Braylon out of the offense. And this is what happened to them last week is they froze Braylon out of the offense in the second half. That's okay. At least that's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Clean up on Marcus. He misses that.
I think Brown can slow down a little bit here. They don't. They have. You're right. They have. That. Yeah. That's all day. Oh wow. Oh, but
this is
that's all day. That's all day. That's a nice taste. And Braylon settles him. That's exactly why he's the best player on. If I'm Brown, I think I still kind of want a timeout here. I'm in a really good position. That's not a good shot. Wow, that's their first lead of the day. Hey, can somebody call a timeout? I think this game, somebody's got to calm down. All right, we're going to play through it.
Having someone on the bench, you know, like you look at Bird, Fadi, they're not going to call a timeout.
Fadi looks out of the game because he's not playing. That's a great pass. Great finish from Darnell.
I think Gator,
that's a dish of the day.
Like he's going to get checked in any minute now. Yeah, Fadi looks like he's completely zoned out.
Nice defense. 1v1. Great defense from Marcus back. You got to look at Deanie.
Dean is
look at Dean. Deanie's,
he didn't settle.
No, and that's not his game. He had Dane weak side. Let him have it. Don't foul. That's a sweet finish of the day. We got a timeout, Brown. That's a good timeout for them.
Athletic.
This shit done got crazy. It's a 3-point game. We still got Magicians up by 3. Let's hear what these guys over here talking about.
We got too comfortable. We had an easy-ass first half, and now they're playing zone. We got to adjust and stay aggressive. Hey, you see where I am? Stay aggressive. It's not just one person, though. As a team, we doing this. Yes, sir. Okay? So as a team, we need to lock the fuck in and play defense, okay? Got to make all the threes. Hey, we cheating way too far. Nobody. I mean, they hit a couple threes, but it's off of passes. Right. On dribbles, they're not dribbling in the shit. Right. Force them to make a good adjustment too, okay? Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense!
Looks to make the right pass.
The thing is, I understand there are times where it's like, hey, I can't really play these guys a certain amount of minutes, but you got to get them in the game. They just look so out of it right now.
And that's the bad thing. Once they're out of the game, once you get them in, they're not really, they don't want to play.
And you haven't won a game either. It's not like you have goodwill. That's a good pass.
Montel. Gator.
That's a good pass.
Braylon for 3.
And they got fortunate he missed that. This is a big possession for Brown right now. You really want to score here. Because this is still not a great Magicians lineup. But kudos to them for sticking with Darnell. He's been giving them good minutes. I'm glad he's still in the game. All right, blocking foul there on D.
That's a foul.
If I'm Brown,
Big Birds.
man, do you think Fadi and John Sandals have played 5 minutes?
I definitely don't think they played 5 minutes. That's a foul right there.
That is a foul.
That's a foul.
They missed that call. You could hear it, see it from here. Oh, he thought Gator was cutting. I would really.
That's a good shot by Dean.
If I'm I think the problem for them too is that like Dean is trying so hard to play and coach, and he's so focused on getting his own offense. One more, great pass.
Shot for Dean.
That's off. That's off. You can see it.
He's rushing the shot.
Yeah, he is. Great play by Montel. Yeah. And this is the problem without having like an actual coach. Nice finish. If I'm Brown, I call a timeout. I get Fadi in the game. John Santos can give you some run. I take Dean out. He needs to relax. He's forcing right now. It's not a good shot.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
That's a good hit, but
He hits it.
it's a good hit, but it's not. You're not letting other guys get involved. And somebody's got to get back on Braylon. How is the best guy? Yeah. Nice look from him.
That's a travel.
Hey, Dean, you might want to get a sub in. You might want to get Fadi in. Fadi, if you watch the broadcast, we want you in the game. You're one of our favorite players in the league, Fadi.
That's a beautiful take.
That man is athlete, as Matt Hua would say. What team do you think Hua would be on? Do you think because he's got the blonde hair, he'd be a brown bandit?
He looks like a bandit.
Wow, Montel, he does. He is a bandit.
I think that's his third 3 of the game.
Yeah, Montel Billingsley, man.
He's been carrying them offensively.
I think this is going to end up being a possession game. So good. Yeah, it's a foul, Kyle.
I don't like that.
So if you're going to press, that's probably the guy you want to press. I think you got to use somebody get Fadi in the game, please.
We need the crowd to start chanting Fadi.
And John Santos, too. Give John a couple minutes. I mean, I don't know if they've even played 5 minutes.
I don't think so either. I think Fadi played like 1 or 2 and then he got...
he was really out of it, and that's been... I feel bad. That's a nice take from Darnell. Hey, good take, though. Nick Choi again. He's a big boy, Nick Choi. He definitely fits this team much better than La Familia, for sure. Oh, Marcus. That's soft touch, man. Great play by Marcus.
That's a tough shot.
If you're the Magicians, you can't help but feel like we probably could be up like 20 right now. That rotation really hurt. Watch those steps by Gator.
That's a shot by Gator.
You wouldn't surprise me if you don't see that against us next week. Good extra pass. He's sexy. Air ball. Sole play of the day by the sexy Gator. Nice. Oh, Darnell, man. Pesky player of the day, Darnell. Great D. He's going to yam that. Oh, sole play of the day by Braylon Pickens. Deanie wants that. He's not passing it. You got to pass that ball, Dean. There's no reason to take that shot. He's not going to miss twice. Good finish by Braylon. If I'm Brown, I call a timeout here and I settle myself for the last 5 minutes. We're playing way too out of
if they're gonna win, they need to make an adjustment.
CJ's been sitting for a while.
He's out of the game. Even if they sub him in right now, he's not going to be back. And timeout by Bandits finally.
And the Bandits heard me and they called a timeout.
Yeah, CJ doesn't want to play anymore. I mean, look at him at the bench over there.
So let me ask you this. I mean, I don't know if they're going to use this in the broadcast because it's on, but what do you think about the way that teams have been using their bench so far this season?
I haven't been keeping an eye out, but that's horrible. I mean, you can't leave Fadi in there sitting for 20 minutes, just watching the game. CJ's been sitting for... Oh, we got a technical on Gator, I think. Oh no, someone got teed up. Yeah, the technical foul, I'm not sure on.
Offensive ball?
Can't you call timeout on a made basket?
So technically that's an AAU rule, and we said last week that we're not letting teams call a timeout on a made basket now. Apparently Josue already gave them a warning, and they did it again. That's the tech.
I know you can call it off a made basket.
Not in the NBA though, apparently. Apparently that's an AAU rule. We looked up the rule last week because there was a lot of complaints about ball placement and everything. Anyway, so sorry, Ish, what were your thoughts on the way that teams have been using their bench?
I haven't been keeping an eye on other teams other than my team.
Well, what are your thoughts from your team at least?
I think we've been doing a good job on the rotations. Everyone's good playing time. Everyone's happy with their playing time.
Nice look. Finish that.
But with this, the Bandits, CJ was sitting.
Braylon, the second game in a row, he's got an and 1 on a 3.
But for the bench, you can't have Fadi sitting there for 20 minutes and then you had CJ sitting there for, I think it was 15 minutes maybe.
Wait, is the score right? Weren't they up 1?
Yeah, but then the technical free throw and then this.
Oh, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. So that's tied it. You're right. It was 57. Yeah. You're correct. Thank you for that. Okay. So that's a 5-point possession off of a timeout for the Bandits. Magicians up 4 right now. Big possession for the Bandai.
What a take.
And that's an answer. Well, your best player could.
That's a great take by Dan.
I don't know if John Santos has played 5 minutes. You think he did?
I don't think that we did. He hasn't gotten in either. He's still sitting on the bench.
John, I like John a lot. I think he gives really good minutes.
I think he's getting in now for Marcus.
And see, this is the problem with not managing your subs correctly.
Oh, they're not letting him in.
Yeah. You can't not close a Marcus.
And the other thing is mentally too. Once he gets in the game, he's just mentally checked out already.
And I think that's a nice move from Nick Choi. Going lefty, stranger in the tub for Nick Choi. If you're both teams, when you don't get guys in for such a long stretch, and one. The Brown Bandits don't want to go away. That's a heck of a play.
That's a good take on Markel.
Who's that foul on? Is that on Eric?
No, I think it was on the
1v1.
I think it
Nick
was
Choi?
on Eric.
Oh, Eric? Okay, Eric.
He misses. Bandits down 1.
Smart. It's a smart thing to press the ball and kick the ball.
That's not a kick ball.
The ball landed on the foot of somebody on Brown. Is what I thought. Is what it looked like.
I don't know. It looks like it went off his foot. To my eyes.
So So hit off Dame's foot is what Mike is saying. Sway is saying that it stays Magicians.
That's too much dribbling regardless. You got bailed out.
I don't understand why Braylon plays off ball in close situations. I don't want 1v1 God running the offense there. Good look. Don't force. Nice look.
That's a good pass by Fadi.
Nice look. Great offense, Bandits. Great offense, Bandits. That's how you play together. Fadi, man. Fadi makes smart plays. Great hands. Eric felt like he wanted. If I'm Brown, calm down. Calm down. Slow down. Slow down. You're up 1. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul on CJ. That's going to be a shooting foul. Marcus to the line for 2. That should be the first within the last 2 minutes. So the next foul would be a 1-and-1.
So he shoots 2 here?
He's shooting 2 as a shooting foul, but the second foul will get them into the 1-and-1.
Marcus is the first.
The Bandits have a foul to give here. Unless obviously it's a shooting foul. So Marcus, big free throw. This is their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah.
Big hits. 3-point game.
3 now.
The Magicians last week, I thought, blew the game to La Familia, not defending Job. This might be another, it's a foul. But they had a foul to give, so next foul, they're in a 1-on-1. Foul to give. Fadi scored, he's back in the game. I
feel for Johnson.
I do too, because I hope he watches this broadcast. I really think he gave both the Gators and the Bandits good minutes. I really like his game. I'd like to see him play more. Good hands. He's good look. I love TP's game too. Braylon, relax. Yep. We don't have to force. Good look. That's a tough one. Relax though. Relax. They gotta foul you. Relax.
Good pass by Fadi.
Oh, Fadi. That's a net. Call timeout if you're the Magician.
Dish of the day by Fadi.
That was a dish of the day. Okay, I guess we're not going to call a timeout. Oh, I don't like that.
That's a horrible shot.
And this is end of game execution, you know? This is what separates winning teams and losing teams, is executing at the end of the game. Foul, Nick Choi, smart. You can't let him dribble the ball out. Good job by Nick Choi to recognize. Fadi's got his own crowd. Axel, Jeremy, James, Selly Legends over there. Crazy James, shout out.
He misses it.
Also, I got to give a shout out to Michael and Daniel and all of the Selly Nation juniors at Lakeside. They watch our games. Shout out to those guys. We appreciate your guys' support. Nice take by TP. Nick Choi, good finish. Game's not over. If I'm the Magicians, though, I might want to press. Oh, no. Kickball. Okay, stays. Bandits ball.
No, it's only a 3-point game.
Timeout Brown. Smart play by Marcus. Putting size on the ball. Good job. I still think if you're the Magicians, though, man, what's their strategy? Like, what do you think the Magicians' identity is?
Braylon.
Yeah.
43.
Man, this game has been absolutely crazy. The Bandits have completed I want to say it's been an 18-point comeback. They're up 3 with 43 seconds left to go. Dame absolutely turned it on, and he's had great support from his teammates. Everybody's chipped in on this game right here. It's been a very inspirational game. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Bird, anything you want to say, man? Anything you want to say, man?
Hey, close game. No shooting clock. We just need to pass the ball, play as a team.
I agree.
We get this win.
I agree.
Same thing happened last week. We just got to pass the ball, play as a team.
I agree. Just milk the clock, you know? There's no shot clock. 43 seconds. I say run it down to 20. They'll be in good shape.
Well, you know what, honestly? They had a 5-point possession, and you would have thought maybe that would have broken them, and kudos. How did they miss Marcus?
Dean in the corner wide open for a second.
Oh, no. That's what you can't do. Great play from Braylon. 1-point game. End of game execution is so key here. Yep, smart foul. That's good defense, though. Yeah, but you got it. You need the ball back, you know? And the Magicians should have timeouts still.
I don't know why they're not, like, utilizing them.
I don't know how many timeouts each team has. I can't really hear Sean.
The Magicians used any.
They've used one, I think, in the first half.
First half, I don't think they.
If I'm them. Man, what a disjointed possession. What a disjointed possession. Braylon's strategy is to get him in the air, and he called a foul on Pat.
I don't know if I like that.
So to your whole point about how their strategy is just to get Braylon the ball, that's basically what that possession was. If I'm the Magicians, I call a timeout and I settle ourselves because there was no thought to that.
That was a horrible possession.
I think we might go to overtime if he misses one of these. It's really
oh man!
If I'm Brown, no matter what, I'm calling a timeout, miss or make here. I gotta call a timeout here.
Does he go 2 or 1?
He gets 2 as a shooting foul. I assume it was a shooting foul, right? It had to.
It should be, yeah.
Marcus is frustrated with Dean, rightfully so.
Good shot by Braylon.
Okay.
Makes the tied game at 68.
This is a battle of which team wants to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory because
lane violation. I didn't see what happened. Who was that?
So Mike called a lane violation on 1v1 for going in too soon. Brown is going to call it. So Braylon is pleading his case right now. Brown is getting their guys over there, and we are very disjointed right now.
So do they get a shot?
No. The possession is dead because it's on the second one.
Oh,
so it's basically
he missed the first,
effectively
he made the first one.
Right. It's effectively now it's Brown. 5:41. I don't remember. It was a bad game. 3. Dean for the game. And we are going to overtime. 3 minutes. We got free basketball, everybody.
Making the same
We don't do a
mistake
jump
again.
ball at overtime. So we
I
just,
thought they should.
so we're just doing. Oh,
Should
hold
be a
up.
jump ball.
No. I'm sorry.
That was 1 second
We're not
left.
in overtime. We're 1 second remaining. Good. He stepped over. I guess they counted it. Braylon hit a game winner.
I actually don't think that should count.
He was over that.
Over the back.
I don't know what the call is. I don't know what the call is. I don't know what the call
I love
is.
Braylon, but I don't think that should count. One, he stepped back. Two, he lost it before getting. That's not a second. That was definitely more than 1 second.
So what's the call? Game over? No. We have to review. First of all, I'm pretty sure, to your point, his right or left foot hit that out of. Okay, I'm not crazy.
But that was definitely more than 1 second. Because he lost it.
I mean, we don't have like. Well, I know, like the top clock actually has milliseconds. This doesn't. From our view, it didn't look like it should have counted.
As soon as that touch, I hit the button. He released it before the buzzer. He played by the buzzer.
Wow.
Is it over? Okay. What a crazy turn of events. Braylon hits a game-winning three.
Wow.
The Magicians get their first win of the season. A little magic from Braylon. And the Brown Bandits, they're the new Heartbreak Kids.
That's heartbreaking.
Man, so your final here in Selly Nation Season 4, Week 4.
I want to know if they reviewed
The Magicians.
I want to know if they reviewed
71 and the Brown Bandits 68. I'm your host, Anthony Scalco, with Ish. Signing off. We'll see you guys for Week 5. Thank you.